This is Chuck with Come On Talk to Me Podcast.com. We are ready to stream. I am now live. Good evening, Baltimore. Oh my goodness, Catonville. Good evening. Arbutus, good evening. Baltimore County, good evening. Baltimore City, good evening. Oh, Howard County. Hello, Howard County. Good evening. Clinton on TalkToMePodcast.com. I would like to just not only greet all the kids who are listening. I'm an uncle. I'm a father. I am a grandfather of six grandsons, all sons. And I'm a father of 4. That is 3 boys and 1 girl. And I am a married man. I am older. I'm 73 years old. If I don't look at it, it's all because I eat good. I eat my vegetables. I eat the food that my wife cooks. And I have been married to the most beautiful lady, the most wonderful lady in the world. To me, she is the greatest lady, the greatest wife, the greatest friend, and the greatest mommy. And we have been married for 50 years. Can you believe that? A lot of people are not married that long. But my wife, and I'm not going to tell you her name, for 50 years. Husband and wife. So this is Chuck. I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you on this Talk to Me podcast. This is the name of my program is Talk to Me. And the reason why I want to talk to you, just to test my system to see if it's working. You understand what I mean by testing it? I want to test my system because if your daddy's listening, mommy's listening, I want you to be listening too. Okay? I really appreciate it. Thank you. So talk to me. It really just means that there's a lot of people that would like to talk to somebody. And there's a lot of people that don't have anybody to talk to. Sad. But for adults, they have to really say something to somebody. So I open up this program to give them the opportunity to talk to me. It doesn't matter what the subject is. What I like to talk a lot about is education. Now, some of you would like to know if I went to school. Yes, I did. I'm a high school graduate. I'm a college graduate. I have 2 masters of science, and I have a master of science and a master of art. And I went to try to get my doctorate, but I got a little sick, so I couldn't finish it. I did the subject, but I haven't been able to finish it. But you probably think that at 73 I'm done. I am no. Education is too important. Very important. Doesn't matter. You can be 80 years old and still go to school. That's correct. This is America. This is a beautiful country. You can go to school at 85 and you can go to school at 5 and at 6 and at 10. All of us can go to school because school, education is so critical, so important. You is important. That is not the right language. You are important. And so we make sure that we grown people provide good schools for you. Everywhere in Maryland, there's a lot of people that are doing their best to provide a good school for you. Some people do good, and some people need a little, but everybody do good. So now, on my show called Talk to Me, this intention and I'm going to do this for 10 minutes. I'm already done it for 5 minutes. I've been talking now for 5 minutes. But Baltimore City needs a lot of help. It really needs some grown people to do some serious thinking and sit down and make some plans on how to better improve the school system. It's been having some problems. Really, some really not so good problems, but it had it has been having problems. So it's not something that is impossible to solve, or math class or English class. Whenever there's a problem, we can solve it. So if I sound like I'm talking to a lot of elementary people, that's because I want to make sure that I comply with the law that says you got to be careful what you say because children are listening. But sometimes I talk the same way when I'm talking to an elderly person, an old person like myself. I talk the same way. I try to stay the same person. I don't change in midstream. It's not like after I'm finished talking because you're a little person, uh, then I go into a mode called adult mode. Sometimes I do that because sometimes adults need a little bit different language in order to understand what we're involved in, including you, because you might be little, but you know what we're having some problems with. So we try to make sure, I tried my best to make sure that all of us understand the language, understand the math. One plus one is two. But at the same time, trigonometry is not an easy thing either. And at the same time, statistics is, ooh, but I love it. So we're going to be going all around. I just want to use this moment to sample my Talk to Me podcast. I haven't yet sent it out to the world, but I will. Because Talk to Me is going to get pretty tough and other issues that will not involve you, the younger, because it's our job as adults to create a world for you so that when you get older, you create your own world. So I've been talking now for 8 minutes. I got just about 1.5 minutes left, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to see how my podcast is working. And it's called Talk to Me, TALKME podcast, talktome.com. So, and guess who's helping me out do this? My grandson. Yeah, I got a handsome grandson. All of them are handsome. And this one is a very intelligent one. He is really, and he is serious. If he thinks I'm going to make a mistake, he says, Papa, no, 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 Papa, let me tell you, no, they're not going to let you do it. And then I have to let him know, I know what I'm doing. I'm not 73 years old for nothing. Now, listen, folks, it's 9 o'clock. I'm now put this in testing. This is a test on Talk to Me podcast.com. I've now talked for 9 minutes, almost 9 minutes and 15 seconds, and I'm going to shut it off and test it to see if it works. So I want my grandson to listen carefully so he knows that I did the right thing. And then after that, we're going to move on to bigger things, more bigger talk for adults, for grown. So with 9 minutes and 45 seconds, I've got 15 seconds to close this up. So you guys be ready. I like to be on time. When I'm doing something, I like to be on time. So we're down now to about no more time. Bye. Now, you sure you want to end your stream? End it.